When starting a video conference with Zoom, the best way to do it to get the most control over what happens in that Zoom is to do it through the zoom.us website. So when you log in with your Google account, what you'll find is it'll go to your profile and then you want to go to the meetings tab here. And you can see here that I've got a whole heap of meetings here that have happened throughout my year. I'm going to go here to schedule a new meeting. And I'm going to call it something. So in this case, it might be Stage 4 Maths Friday, week 9. Hopefully that's descriptive enough. You can enter a description if you want. And I'm going to schedule the date for this. And the time I'm going to say is 1 p.m. Now with the duration, it won't cut you out at that duration. So it's totally up to you what you set the duration for that. We're going to go with 30 minutes. And in this case, it's obviously in the Sydney time zone. Now, I don't want to have registration required and everything else pretty much is the same. However, probably something that I do want to do is with the video, I'm going to turn the participants off. So what will happen is they'll be able to see me and I want to be aware of what's behind me, but I don't necessarily want to see all of them, particularly if they're working from home. With audio, you allow both, and the big one here is the mute participants on entry, because once you get more than 3 or 4 people in a Zoom, if you're not muting them on entry, then it's a cacophony of sounds coming from all of your different class. So with that, what it means is that they can still talk, they just have to physically turn off their mute. Now, what we'll be doing is making sure that students are using the chat feature of Zoom to ask questions. So if you can keep that chat feature open all of the time, then you can see the questions that come up. We also want to record the meeting automatically in the cloud because that means that we can then access that, or students can access that later to see what learning. So let's say if they're sick, they can go back to that later on. Then we hit save. And we have the details for that meeting. So I can add that to my Google Calendar just by clicking on here. But what I really want to do, because I want to be able to give that to students, is I want to copy this link here. So I'm just going to go Command C. I'm going to copy that and put that into my Canvas calendar for that particular day. We don't want to be going off the Google Calendar invite because the Canvas calendar allows us then to control who's accessing that through Canvas. So we're just going to copy that now and paste that over. And then when you go to host that meeting, all you have to do as well is click on the link, because you're automatically set up, because Google comes through Zoom and goes through Canvas. You're automatically set up the host and the students are automatically set up as the participants of that.